before we ever really knew someone. That's not the world I want my family to grow in. Matthew isn't a bad person. He isn't a violent person. He isn't a cold, hard killer, a rapist, a child abuser, or an armed robber. He didn't wake up and think, who can I hurt today? He woke up a 19-year-old boy that just graduated high school with his whole life ahead of him, a day he had been wanting for so long. 2 nights before the accident, he told me his future plans. He wanted to join the military for structure and discipline and the schooling he could receive, and he wanted a big chunk of land with a house and a farm. We cried together, not out of sadness, but out of joy, that he had a plan and he was going to make it happen. My son, Christopher Matthew Mullis, is a kind, gentle, loving, and remorseful young man. He pushed for a speedy resolution in his case as to not drag it out so the families could start to heal. He apologized to the mothers, to my sister, and to me, stating that if he could have taken their place, he would. His lawyer told me that every time he would visit with him, he would cry and ask about his best friend that was hurt and the little boy, praying for their healing and their forgiveness. Should there be consequences? Yes. Jail time? Yes. Rehabilitation? Most definitely yes. But locked away in a high-security prison with rapists and murderers? Definitely not. I pray every day that he remains true to who he is and that he doesn't get hurt in there. He told me the other day that there are some inmates that are scary as hell and that's in a character dorm and that they have to be on good behavior to get into those dorms, but they also keep the scary ones in there because they can't be out in population. My son is not a violent or a hardened criminal and shouldn't be classified as such. Matthew had no intentions to hurt anyone. He made a terrible mistake, which led to a terrible